Hey everybody, how you going? Welcome back, Wargamers. Stephen here. This is Command Centre Wargaming, and I have my Shadowspear box. I'm really happy. I basically ran off today after work and went from one job then to the other job, and then ran off to pick this up. So it's looking pretty good. And a whole day of games, making games again, and then planning games, and then now talking about board games. So that's pretty awesome. So I was lucky enough to get a set of these cards here for free, which I thought this was pretty awesome from Games Workshop. Now, I'm hoping that glare is just going to go away once I take the plastic off, so if not, I'll just move it. But let's start the unboxing off with having a look at these data sheets. So it looks like there's also like a postcard here. So they've given me like a few postcards. And those are going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to stick those up around. I'm saving all these posters and everything because I'm thinking about moving pretty soon. And once I move, maybe get a bit bigger studio, and then I can just sort of start hanging all this kind of stuff up. So it's some really nice artwork here. You know, nothing that we haven't seen before, but still like really awesome just the same. So there we go. So this might be a little bit of a bonus unboxing. You know, you may not have seen this on another channel yet, which is really cool. Here is I actually haven't seen this artwork yet. So that's just me though. Let me see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. So I'll zoom in here. We'll see here. It's like a Chaos. I think it's a Chaos Champion. Right, and he's holding a chain axe. Black Legion, obviously. But there's nothing on the back of these, but I'll turn it over this way. Alright, there's the Sorcerer, Vorash Soul Slayer, whatever it was called. And then a really nice, what I call Prior Tactical Marines. Because they're tactical Marines, but they're Primaris, you know, which is pretty cool. And I know a lot of people saying like, oh, well, why would you take these guys? And, you know, because of the rules and everything, and like they're more expensive and all that. And I kind of worked out what these are, guys. So I worked out that these Marines, they're essentially a way of giving Marines elite choices. So more elite choices that can fill in more troop slots. So it's actually a way of Games Workshop balancing out the lack of numbers for Marines. So you can say, okay, well, you know, instead of going through and having my cool Stern Guard there or whatever like that in my elites, you know, I can have some elite troopers. They can conceal positions in, but they actually occupy the troop slot. Now, I'm considering these guys as that. So when I'm looking at these guys, when I'm putting in, you know, I get my 3 squads of Primaris intercessors, okay, as the first set of troops, right? And I'll just couple them up with like a really light HQ or 2, and there's my 5 CP flush Marines. Then I'll go through and I'll basically say, all right, now I'm going to get another 3 squads of these guys, a little bit more expensive, couple them up with another 2 HQs. So, you know, probably like 1 captain, 1 lieutenant, and then 2 librarians or something like that. Is sort of like what I would be going for in this sort of situation. And because you've got to have your psychic as well, right? So you've always got to have your psychic there as well. Like I've spoken about my theories on that on other videos, that you know you've got to play your psychic phase, or you're basically, you know, you're missing a whole phase. But anyway, so that's the way I see these guys. And so you've got elites there, which are actually troops, you know, and they're quite low costing for elites, and they've got 2 wounds and they can heal themselves. So think about it, apocryphes, you know, these Helix Marines and stuff like that. That's kind of what they are. They're like elites, but not elites. And then what I would do, and this is the thing, I'd have like 3 squads of that, and then I would leave my elite slots up for like veterans, you know, with storm bolters. And yeah, so you could do some really cool lists for this. And And that's actually what I've sort of worked out where I think Games Workshop are heading with them. So, you know, what the idea was, it's all to have, you know, the Marines come down in points. Now, another thing that I've got to say as well, when I was picking this up, I was actually quite lucky because I went to get it off from Good Game, in Town Hall, but they were sold out. So it's crazy. This is the first time that, like, I've had, like, a box set. I didn't pre-order it. You know, this is the first time where I've had a box set that has been sold out, that I wasn't able to get a hold of it on the day of release from that shop. So it's pretty nuts. You know, definitely, look, you know, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best box sets Games Workshop have ever done. Absolutely fantastic. I'm probably gonna, like, I'm obviously gonna be getting another box of this, okay, probably on Wednesday, so I can give that away to you guys. We're most likely gonna do it. I'll give the Marines out straight away. We'll do the giveaway on that, and then the Chaos stuff we'll probably do at 800 subscribers, which isn't far off. Last time I checked, we were at like 740 or something like that. So, you know, yeah, and absolutely fantastic box, and well worth the wait. I just can't wait to get this out and you know, into my snips to start assembling this. So now the next thing, I've got these cards here, which they're just basically data cards. Now I don't know if these are meant to be included in the box or not, but you know, the guys over at Games Workshop, Sydney, Anthony particularly, gave me these, which are pretty cool. So, you know, I'm fairly certain they were just giving those out on the day. So thanks, Anthony, for that, and really appreciate it. It's always good to get some free stuff. I do buy a fair bit of stuff from there, so, you know, yeah, it's always nice when you get a like a pin or a, you know, or a receipt for free chucked in, you know. But you know, as I said, it's not why I buy things there. I buy things there to support the hobby. You know, yeah. So anyway, so yeah, so here we go. Just basically data sheets. These things. I'm not going to read through them all, but I'll just show you like what's on the back, what's on the front. Really nice little bonus there. And I understand the rules are inside, but at the same time, like, I just think it's really, really awesome to have these little data cards handy. And, you know, this box set was actually, you know, somewhat intended to be a starter set as well. You can see on the Games Workshop website that it's actually paired off there with the Dark Imperium, which is, you know, a pretty fantastic box you can pair this off with. You know, you could definitely have some awesome matchups. I mean, you know, you get all your intercessors from that box, you get your Phobos Marines from this box. You know, you've virtually got an army, a really nice army. You know, go out, spend $50 on a Snap Fit Redemptor, and you're cooking. Alright, so this is suppressors. Now we're getting to the Marine stuff. Alright, pretty awesome. Like I said, nothing too crazy here, everybody, but I will show you. Everything is the same on the back as well. Alright, so it's just that iconic piece of art there, which is really cool. There's the librarian data sheets and the captain, right? So wonderful. All right, so yeah, really, really nice little bonus there for that one, and you know, really happy about that. I'm definitely going to have those hanging around the studio sooner or later. The other thing is too, I finished Calgar, so Calgar's done. His bodyguards still need doing, but Calgar's done. And that's good. He's looking pretty good, I think. And I was gonna actually give you a sneak peek of him now in this video, but the varnish on him is just drying, and you know, you don't want to be sort of like messing around with that varnish and stuff like that if he's drying, because you can stuff the whole model. So unfortunately, he'll just need to wait for another video. So it shouldn't be too long, guys. But yeah, awesome. Alright guys, fantastic. So let's have a look at the back of the box, the front of the box. I'll just take the plastic off first. Just so you try to get rid of that white sheen. Alright, so hopefully that should help us to remove a lot of that reflection on the side there, which it does. It's still there, but it's not too bad. It's passable. So basically, there you go. So that's the back of the box. Right, it's looking pretty grand. You've got the two armies clashing together. Right, the Black Legion over there, mixing it up with the Phobos Space Marines. Alright, very awesome. This one's just for those of you who haven't quite got your box yet, or just want a shared experience of getting your Shadowspear box with me. So that's the other reason as well. And as we know, this box actually comes with three booklets. It comes with like a mini Shadowspear rulebook, and it comes with a Demonkin Codex and a mini codex and a Vanguard Space Marine mini codex. Here it just tells you the contents of the box. So Captain in Phobos armor, Librarian in Phobos armor, Lieutenant in Phobos armor, 3 suppressors, 3 eliminators, 10 infiltrators, Master of, and then on the Chaos side, Master of Possession, Venom Crawler, 2 Obliterators, 2 Greater Possessed, 10 Chaos Space Marines. Right, so pretty awesome there. I'm not going to go through read all that stuff on the back there. Yeah, all good. So pretty much know the score by now. So should be pretty good. All right. So yeah, let's turn this guy around and let's get this party started. So all right. So there we go. Okay, and open this box here. All right, and see how we're going. All right, it's looking pretty fantastic. So this is something I haven't seen before. There's a little bit of bubble wrap in here, which is actually fantastic. And that's really good because I found some of my box sets from before as well. I've gotten stuff back, and some of the transfers have been folded around, bent over. I've had instruction manuals bent over. I don't really care so much about the what do you call it, the instruction manuals, you know. But I really would like that I have my transfers intact, because if they're bent and they're folded, it makes it really hard later on to get the kinks out of them, and can make them a lot harder to apply. So I'm really glad they put that foam in there. It prevents stuff from rolling around. And here we have the bases, obviously, so that's the first thing I'll have a look at. Alright, so I'll stop bumping the camera with my head. Sorry, everybody. Alright, awesome. Yeah, I've just decided to move away from my super 4K camera for YouTube. I just don't think it's worth it. Every time I use it, it literally takes me... I mean, look, it's better quality for sure. That's no lie. But every time I use it, like, it literally costs me like 6 hours just to render something out. So, you know, I'm kind of like, I'm just going to use this one, you know, from now on. Until I'm going to maybe get a handy cam or something like that that has a lot better autofocus. But for now, I think this is fine. So here we go. Here's the Librarian. I'll just see if I can get you on that one there. So that's the Librarian there. All right. So actually, how that might be better if I get maybe this and just put it there like that. There we go. You can see that. You can see the sprue a lot better now, and we can focus on it as well. All right. So it's really cool. That's the front of the Librarian. He's going to be cool. I'm going to try to get some of this together tonight. That's why I ran out and got it today. I've been invited for a game tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll be able to go, because number one, I got some game stuff I have to do here. Number two, basically I want to get some more painting done and that, so I could start getting these guys on the table. So that's the Librarian. Next we have the Captain. Right, so that's the Captain there, looking pretty schmickin' awesome. Right. Cool. And just turn that around for you so you can see the sprues. Alright, how it all goes. And like, I know like every man and his dog has done an unboxing right now, guys, but you know, like, I'm unboxing it anyway, and you know, I figured, you know, I want to share my experience with you guys as well. You know, I think everybody has like a different experience when they're going through and unboxing Warhammer, and like, I just wanted to share it with you guys, so it's all good. So here's that Sorcerer, I think it is. Yep. So that's the sorcerer there. There's his little fur mink coat, his little ram's head. Another fantastic, absolutely fantastic model. Guys, I am so over the moon with Games Workshop right now. Those guys doing such a tremendous job, like, with their models right now. You know, like, I mean, you know, yeah, they put out some soy lattes, you know, here and there, but, you know, really, guys, like, I'm telling you, like, you know, the amount of awesomeness that's coming at them right now with their Abaddon, with the new Lord Discordant. Yeah, absolutely fantastic stuff, and quite frankly, I really don't care. Like, I went to the shop today, and you know, basically saw that there was that you know, Warhammer Adventures sitting there on the table, and you know, I was kind of just like, you know what, I don't give a crap. Like, seriously, you know. Let them have it. Of course, no one was buying the stuff, but, you know, it's there if anyone wants it. So, yeah, hopefully Games Workshop will find out eventually that the stuff doesn't sell. You know, the market's not there, and then they'll stop it. But, you know, it's Games Workshop's business. They could do whatever they want, you know. And I suppose if, you know, if one person enjoys it, right, then let them enjoy it. You know, that's the way I see it. So, anyway, cool. So this is I think these are the Eliminators, and some of the troops on one sprue. Now, that's one of the reasons why I've decided to kick the Chaos stuff back a release, not a release, back till 800 subs. And the reason is because there is a lot of stuff I'm going to need, like pre-prep I'm going to need to do to get these Marines out to people. Alright, so you can see here I'm going to have to go through and cut the sprues up and do all that. Either that or I just do it sprue by sprue, which I don't know if that's going to work 100%, because that means, like, you know, so one person's going to pretty much just get half the box and then the other person's not, so... But anyway, we'll work that out later. So this looks like the other sprue for the Eliminators. Right here. Okay, so it looks like the Eliminators and the troops, the Vanguard Marines, are on the same sprue by the looks of it. Oh dear, you've got, it's all mixed up. It's like completely mixed up. You've got suppressors on there as well. So it's just horrible. It's like, yeah, it's going to take a lot of work to just break these up. I'm pretty much going to have to clip. What I might have to do, I might have to clip them off and prep them up. So, you know, I don't know. I'll just have to do them maybe a couple per week or something like that. And that might work out actually, I think, a lot better. So, yeah. Oh, all right. Let's go back over here. All right. So now we're into the Chaos stuff, and here we have the Demon Engine, the Venom Crawler, which is pretty awesome. Right, really fantastic there. Some absolutely marvelous detail on this thing. Like, you can see in here the indentations and everything like that. And we've got the Chaos Marines here, and what looks like the Chosen. Oh, and the Blitzer on the other sprue as well. So I nearly lost my crap. I was like, what the hell? I didn't get my Obliterators. Alright, but they're there as well, so all good. Alright, and then back to the sprue for this as well. And I've still got those other 3 Chaos Marines as well. Done up from the not done up yet, but ready to go from that Black Legion from the Blackstone Fortress box as well. So that's pretty cool. Really awesome as well. So let's have a look what's left. Alright, we've got the transfers by the looks of it. No, it's a card. So it looks like everyone gets a... Oh, that's the card I had in there. Alright, so here we go. We've got an awesome poster, which is super sweet. You can't get enough of those posters. Right, I know to a lot of people they're just posters, but I really don't give a crap because they're awesome. And you know, I'm definitely going to be. I'm saving all of these, like I said. I'm probably going to laminate all of them for my room of Warhammer. Here we go. We have some transfers, right? And you can see that there's something I didn't see before. You've got the Black Legion transfers there in gold or bronze or whatever it is, bronzy gold, and you got heaps of Marine transfers there as well. They look pretty standard to the normal Marines. So cool. All right, got some bases for the flying guys, the suppressors. What's this? Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Games Workshop. You ripped me off a base, or did you? Very interesting. Guys, there's only 2 bases there. Wow, this is the first time I may have ever had something missing from a box from Games Workshop. Wow. You know, maybe they were in a rush or something. The guy at Good Game was telling me that, you know, like all their copies sold out. So maybe, you know, maybe. Look, if it is a piece missing, guys, I'll let that go. Seriously, it's yeah, I've been buying this stuff for years, and I have never had a part missing ever. So this will be the first time I've ever had a piece missing from Games Workshop. So I'm just opening the books here. But once again, like, I might be wrong. It might not be a piece missing. That just might be for my commanders. I'm figuring that they're the basis for the suppressors. But I could be wrong. So let's just check the booklet, because the booklet might tell us exactly what we're meant to get. So, no, so that's fine. So, 3 of the stands. Let's see if I can get that there. Yeah, 3 of the stands, 20 32 mils, 12 40 mils, and 2 50 mils, and 1 100 mils. So that's fine. And then we've just got the instruction book here, which tells you where everything is, what's going on. Alright, so awesome. We have the Vanguard books as well. So I won't go too extensive with this, because other channels have already done it, and I've even covered the rules and everything. So we'll just basically just go through, let's lay this out, just have a flick through it. Bit of an introduction there, fold out, really nice photography there of the minis, and something that I'll address in my Calgar video. I'm noticing with this box that the armor is a lot darker for these Marines. Like, it's not standard Marine, ultramarine blue. And so when I was painting my Calgar, I did mine a little bit darker. And I think I had some feedback. Some guy like just came on and said that, like, you know, gave me a little bit of advice on how to do what he called proper ultramarine blue. And but it's kind of like I did it a little bit darker intentionally, because Games Workshop have also made this marine blue a little bit darker. And the way I see it is, what's proper ultramarine blue? Like, it's like, you know, if you want to do it like Games Workshop's box art, you don't have to watch my videos. You can just watch Duncan or something on the Games Workshop channel, right? He'll get you pretty close to their standards, you know, and their schemes. But I like to do things like a little bit different. And it's kind of just like, well, the other thing I was thinking too, not to rant on about this for a second, but with Calgar's armor, it's the armor of Helicles. Like, it's a special armor. So it makes sense to me that, like, it would be a little bit different, you know. And the Primaris Librarian has a has some darker blue armor as well. So anyway, yeah, I'm not justifying it, guys. I'll paint things up, you know, like however I want. You know, if people don't like it, quite frankly, I don't give a crap. You know, everybody's free to like and dislike whatever they want. You know, like, there's many paint schemes I don't like over the internet, and people think they're great. You know, but you know, yeah. So whatever. Cool. Moving on, so Warhammer we have some more Marines there. Bit of force organisation chart going on. Some stratagems for you. Behind enemy lines. I might do another video. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to go through some of these stratagems and stuff. I don't think it's quite necessary at this point in time. There's enough of it going around the internet. This is more of just like an overview here. Some deployments, some missions. Now I'm just thinking, are these stratagems for Shadowspear or will they work for 30k as well? I'm pretty sure they might work for 30k as well. It's not telling me anything otherwise, but you know, I might leave that to you guys. Let me know if you have any knowledge of if they're going to work or not. Okay, so there are two other books which would sort of join together. So it's the Vanguard Marine one. Introduction, basically you get pages here. Alright, love those Marines. They're very tactical. They're kind of like really mixing sort of like modern armor, modern sort of designs for armor with, you know, especially with the boots and that. I really like those boots. It's really cool. You know, fantastic page here. Been covered a few times though, but you can see here we have all the awesome color schemes. Again, more of that sort of color there as well. So, and I mean, it looks like they're more standard here. They still do look a little bit darker than they usually do. But you know, I just to be honest, like to me, that's just too light. You know, it's just that sort of grey blue and just not down to that McCraig blue. Like I just like that rich blue. I like, you know, that rich deep blue, kind of like they are here. Defenders of Mankind. Chapter keywords, things like that. It's just explaining the rules to you, how they work. Data sheets as well, right, which have been done to death, so I'm not going to go through those every single time, but in case there's anyone who's watching this that might want to see these, here they are. Okay, suppressors and infiltrator squads. Really cool. Love it how they got some Dark Angels down there. Lion's Pride will be happy with that. So there's one for you, Lion's Pride. You got your Dark Angels in there, my mate. All good. So some chapter tactics, things like that, which are really cool. Yeah, Warlord traits. I'm not going to go over these. Like I said, it's been done in other videos. Just going through, just having a quick look through the box and its contents. And like I said, if you want, let me know in the comments down below and I will go through these books. I'm happy to do requests, of course. And here we go. So, introductions. That iconic piece of artwork here. This is the Chaos book, by the way. So I'm just flipping through this one. Shaping of Abominations. It's definitely probably just explaining the Hellforgers and things. I love this page. I never saw this before. I don't know why. Look at that Night Lord's. Look at that Night Lord's armor, the electricity. You got some Alpha Legion. It was interesting that Alpha Legion is actually like a green, kind of like a murky green in that picture. Usually they're depicted as like bright blue or bright green or you know, light blue. You know, it's like that. You know, light sort of crystal blue or candy blue or whatever, metallic blue. But here they're actually like this swampy green color, which is really interesting, and I think it works. You know, I like it because it looks like, you know, the GW guys have basically said, all right, let's add some flavor to this. You know, whenever you see Alpha Legion, you see them done the same way. You know, and like here we go. I mean, the Iron Warriors are still pretty standard. Word Bearers are still pretty standard. The Purge, I think it's. Who are these guys? They look like Nurgle. But anyway, yeah. Flawless Hosts. So those look like some Slanesh offshoots. The Scourged. Yeah, really nice. So Red Corsairs. Really nice. So yeah, some nice alternative, you know, colours. Okay, I see. I didn't see that before. So this is Sons of the Hydra, so they're different sort of factions within the Chaos cadre. Just, I love that purple too, guys, like the purple and pink, you know, like it's kind of like I shouldn't like it, but I just like it, you know. So cool. Some nice showcasing here of the armies. I'll just sort of leave that where it is so you can see them. Very lovely. And the data sheets, again, it's the same thing, just explaining how they work, explaining the Demonkin rules, Space Marine pages here, right, which is really cool. Okay, Lost and the Damned, Legion traits, same kind of stuff. It's just that they put the rules in here, so that, you know, for people who are just starting the game, they could you know, they could find their way around the rules. All right, so yeah, all right, and then the final thing in here is just that pamphlet of the standard rules for Warhammer 8th edition that comes out on this leaflet, right, which is stock standard. Everyone's pretty much seen that before. Just in case you haven't, there it is. All right, so yeah, and that's it. And you know, I won't say, oh, that's it, you know, because you know, there's a lot in this box, and you know, granted, it does cost a lot more than a standard box, you know, but look, there is a fair bit in here, and the models are absolutely fantastic. So, you know, it did trigger me at first. Like I was saying before, I made a whole video on it. Basically me going off on a rant about Games Workshop and their price rises again, and you know, putting Quark from Deep Space Nine on the front cover next to a Games Workshop image. But you know, really, guys, I mean, you know, I'm down with it as long as they're keeping the quality up, you know, of this stuff, and they are, and they really are keeping the quality up. So, you know, whatever, and yeah. Alright guys, so look, this has been my unboxing of the Shadowspear Boxset 2019. Thank you all for watching. Thank you so much to my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to the channel. We post Warhammer news, reviews and updates quite often. And next video will probably be my Calgar showcase, and it should, unless Games Workshop throws something left field, we also have to do some stuff on the Trader Guard, and I want to have a chat about the new elites for coming to Kill Team. But I think I might wait till we actually get the release come out for that. Anyway, all good. Alright everybody, fantastic. You all have a lovely time wherever you are, and be good to one another, and for the Emperor.